All right, this is probably not going to be the longest workout that I've had in a while, and probably not the most amount of volume, but it's shoulders, something that I've already hit once this week. So, I figured a good 6, 7 sets somewhere in there, or maybe 6 straight sets with a couple of drop sets. So, I'll feel it out, but something like that combined with triceps, which, I mean, to be completely honest, my triceps don't need a lot of work. And on top of that, I know I kind of got lucky. On top of that, I'm still having this little lingering elbow problem. Um, and of course, I feel it the most when I'm doing a tricep movement for whatever reason. I'll feel it a little bit on bench press, and even, it's weird. Even on like my pulling motions on certain ones, I even feel it like when I'm completely contracted. It's strange. It is. Probably just tendonitis. I mean, I really need to go get it looked at. But for anyone who regularly watches, you guys know I've been dealing with that for fucking 4+ months now, probably. So, probably 6 sets of triceps too. And I've been doing triceps only once every 2 weeks. So I didn't even train triceps last week. But again, I got lucky. What's bothering me and what movements hurt the most. I really don't need a lot of tricep work anyway. So, am I really losing anything? Probably not. I'm still getting 12 to probably 15 total sets of triceps a month if you want to break it down that way. And to me, that's enough to at least maintain where they're at. So yeah, it's not like my main focus today, believe it or not. Now that I'm almost done with week 3 of the cut, is going to be cardio. I mean, I might do over 30 minutes on the bike today. I might try to burn a good 300 plus calories probably just on that. And if you count the workout, I could probably add at least another 500 to 600 calories, maybe more. That's just me trying to kind of not lowball it, but not quite the maximum what I could burn here. So we're gonna start with 3 sets here. Maybe I'm thinking maybe a double drop set. I think that could really benefit me here. And I haven't done this machine in months, and I kind of wanted to do something where my grip was not a factor. Like, I don't get me wrong, dumbbell flies or cable flies. Those are my favorite shoulder exercises. But again, just like yesterday's chest workout, I like to deviate from that occasionally, keep my body on its toes, literally sometimes. Um, and this completely takes grip out. This isn't my favorite machine, so I'm thinking maybe I'll do like a 2 second eccentric or something to make it, feel it more in my shoulders. I don't know. Let's just let's just fucking get into it. I'm starting to rant and ramble here, so um, yeah, I'll try a 2 second eccentric and see how it feels. I like that. I think a couple more sets, paired with some drop sets, that'd be really nice. I was kind of fearing I was going to do close to 20 reps, which, you know, my shoulder training, I like it to be higher volume anyways. I think most people's shoulders respond better to higher volume stuff, at least on the fly portion. But 20, yeah, it's pushing it. That's a little too high. I mean, a good 10 to 15 is kind of the sweet spot for me. And then that was what, 12 or 13 clean reps with a couple cheat reps. I mean, that's perfect. Let's do a couple more and fucking throw in some drop sets. Like I said, it'll be good, and we'll move on. Oh my god. Okay, maybe I've been kind of misremembering what this machine felt like. I still stand by saying dumbbells and the cables are a little better, at least for me, just feeling it more and getting a little more response or isolation on your shoulders. But maybe I was making a mistake here of just doing speed reps. Um, is the eccentrics are definitely adding something. They definitely are. Um, yeah, I like it. I really like it actually. So it kind of has me wanting to do two more sets rather than just one. I'll do one more, kind of see. But it's definitely that option is definitely on the table now to do a couple more and then still do some drop sets. So we'll see how the next one goes. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, those eccentrics are definitely making a big difference here, like for real. And here's the thing: I feel like I don't know, maybe it's just in my head or just me. Eccentrics don't always feel great with certain exercises. Like here, they feel awesome because even I fall into that trap of, a lot of times you're doing lateral raises. You want to just start letting the momentum, bring the dumbbells down and then you swing them up. Yeah, you're still working your shoulders, but it could be way better. The eccentrics take that out. There's no momentum. It is strictly flexing your shoulders just to get the weight up. You're flexing it and then you're fighting it down. So it feels great on my shoulders. But say like a bench press, when I do a bench press and I try to do eccentrics, a lot of the times my triceps kind of start to take the brunt of the weight, if you will. Um, and I know that's even with me trying to, mind muscle connection, think about my chest, doing the work, and I'm just tricep dominant. If you can't tell, so like eccentrics on bench press, I don't always like. You know, maybe on a machine it feels pretty good, but like free weight, I don't know. It doesn't click. So Here, they feel awesome. So awesome. I'm gonna do one more. And this next one will be one, normal set that I've been doing with maybe even two drop sets. I might just take it down to one since I'm doing an extra set. We'll fuck around and see what happens. Oh, that is a fucking great way to start this workout. Yep, that was good. All right, man, let's go. Let's go do some triceps now. Well, today's the day. I'm gonna try to do some dumbbell skull crushers again, and this is another one that I'm a little apprehensive to do. Um, I have eased into this the best I can. I did a little feel out set with the 45s, and I did a little. I mean, it's not a set, but I did 2 or 3 reps with the 70s, which is what I'm gonna try to work with on the first one. And with oddly enough, with the 45s, my elbow hurt a little more than they did with the 70s. I think it's just a matter of kind of getting it loose and getting some blood in there. Makes it feel better. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I can do 3 sets here. Um, and we're not gonna do a drop set on this. Maybe on the next tricep exercise, I'll do a drop set, and we'll call that 7 total sets. If I do 3 there, drop set. So we're just gonna try to do three. I want to go up to 75s because the last time I did these consistently for a little bit, I was working with the 75s, and there was a couple times I even did the 80s. I don't think I'm quite there yet because of my elbow. So we'll see how this first one goes. It's kind of a shot in the dark, but if I can, I'll go up to the 75s. If not, we'll just do 3 at this weight. So Oh, that's fucking sweet. That felt even better than I could have hoped for. Felt way better than they did with the 45s. Again, I think it's just a matter of kind of getting it loose, getting some blood in there. Now, is it smart that I'm training this heavy through this little? It's not a major injury, but it's enough to hold me back from doing certain exercises. Not many, but a few. And it does affect. Well, actually, now I don't think it did affect that set at all. But it, it just takes me longer to kind of get ready for it. Um, man, I think I can do the 75s. How many did I get there? Fuck, I don't even know. But I think the 75s, maybe two more sets, good 8 to 10 reps, more if I can. Let's fucking do it. Fuck. Fuck yeah, dude. That was awesome. It's such a great feeling, when you kind of pleasantly surprise yourself with your performance on something. You know, maybe it's just me setting my expectations too low because my elbow it's just been fucking with me. Um, so it really wasn't an excuse because once I did that little feel out set the 45s and did a couple reps with the 70s, by the time I actually went to my first set, I mean, my elbow and triceps felt pretty about as good as it could have felt considering there's a little injury going on. Man, that was awesome. Fucking awesome. All right, let's do some shoulders, and we'll keep it rolling. All right, do I even need to say much of anything here? Cable lateral raises, pretty much going to mirror, well, without the eccentrics. I'm just going to do steady reps. I'm not going to literally fly through them at fucking breakneck speed, but um, steady reps, as controlled as much as I can, get in as many reps as I can. So pretty simple, right? Let's see. Fucking awesome. 2 more in a drop set. Okay. Okay. That was good. That's about as good as I can get it, I think, to end my shoulder part of this workout. So we're gonna go. Well, not right into it. Give me a couple minutes, but some rope tricep press downs. That might be it. We'll see. Besides cardio, of course. All right, that's a little on the light side, but I think I'm gonna stick with it, considering how I kind of overperformed on skull crushers. Went pretty heavy. I think two more like that combined with the drop set, triceps would be good. I consistently preach on here. You know, if you don't feel like your joints can handle it or just really fatigue, your nervous system is shot, one way, just one a minute, but one way to make these sets harder, since I know it's kind of on the lighter side, speed up the rest period. So that's exactly what I'm doing now. Shit. Okay, that drop set was a little, no, let me say this, a lot tougher than expected. I should have probably went up one or two more notches. Whew. All right, man. Let's fucking pose. You know, I wish I would have recorded this now, but I didn't know how it'd feel, how to go. But since today was a shoulder and tricep day, I, I got done doing that last set of triceps, and I was trying to rest before I posed, and I thought I'm gonna do some close grip, and I grabbed some dumbbells that won't roll, brought them in close, but some close grip push-ups, real slow and steady. Try to hit my triceps. Obviously, it's gonna hit your chest a little bit, or a lot for some people. But try to hit the triceps and really all of it. Get a crazy pump, and still kind of staying within the theme of what I was training today. excluding chest. But I did a couple sets like that, and it actually felt fucking awesome. And now I wish I would have recorded it. But next, well, not next Friday, but the 2 Fridays from now, if I can remember by then, that's a big if. I'll throw it in again at the end and record it. But I'm ready to pose. I am ready. I got a decent pump. Let's check it out. All right, this concludes week 3, and I have a lot of weeks to go. But I gotta say, I don't think I've noticed a difference yet. But usually 3 weeks in, you're not, unless you're, you know, completely starving yourself or you're running a ton of different substances, and you guys know what I'm referring to, which I'm not. So, again, I'm still shooting for another 8, 9, 10 weeks to really, and I'll probably see differences before then, but to really see noticeable, where you don't even have to second guess or think about it, see those kind of differences where it's like, whoa, yep, that's what I'm shooting for. Whew. All right, man. I'm fucking exhausted, and you know what? I have another 25 to 30 minutes of cardio to do. So, before I procrastinate too long and kind of talk myself out of it, I'm gonna go do that cardio. Make sure I rest up tomorrow on the rest day. Be back Sunday. All right.